Welcome to Attribute Breakdown. I am the Custard Prophet. Welcome along. You guessed it, yes, we are putting our eyes yet again up to the secret door in Sports Interactive HQ, behind which Miles hides all of his grisly details about player attributes. Let's see what we find there. So in this series, we explore one single attribute per episode in short videos. We'll examine what that attribute means, how it links with other player attributes to make a player better or worse. We'll think about what positions the attribute is important for, and we'll also think about how best to train it. If that sounds like something you would enjoy and want to see more of, well, please like this video and subscribe to my channel to ensure you don't miss anything else coming up. So in today's video, we will be focusing on the mental attribute of vision. Let's start with the obvious. Vision has absolutely nothing to do with whether a player will need to visit Specsavers or not. Instead, it is all about the player being able to see the options around him when on the ball and seeing those killer balls that he might play. However, it does not necessarily mean that the player will choose the right option or execute the pass well. These are governed by other attributes. So what are these? In addition to vision, a player's decision making will determine whether the right ball is picked, and the passing and technique attributes will strongly influence whether the player will be able to successfully execute the pass. Together, these are an important collection of attributes which work well, and which you might want to look for in certain player roles. More on that later. In truth, many other attributes will also likely play a role, albeit probably to a lesser extent. So given what we have just learned, it is clear that a high level of vision is desirable in those creative roles whose job it is to unlock the opposition defence. For example, positions like deep line playmaker, en gauche or trequartista. A great example of this is Luka Modric, who even at 36 has a frightening set of attributes for a creative midfielder. Alongside a vision of 18, he also boasts decisions of 18, technique of 18, and a passing attribute of 19. The combination of attributes will allow him to see the options in front of him, assess them, and then execute the pass, leaving the defenders on their arses. It's not just the creative midfielders who will benefit from high vision attributes. It's also something to look for in positions like your ball playing defender, your wing backs, who will need to play that killer through ball or pick out a cross. Also, anyone taking an indirect set piece can do with reasonable vision. In fact, at some point, this attribute will be useful in pretty much every position on the pitch, including your goalkeeper as he tries to pick out a quick pass to set up a break. A high level vision is therefore not a bad thing to have, whatever the position. However, high vision is perhaps somewhat redundant when on its own, but with the right combination of attributes, it can really make a difference. Don't forget to adapt your tactic to allow players to maximize that vision attribute. So, for example, by clicking player instructions such as pass into space and play out from the back. Vision can be trained during individual sessions during passing training, but also in group training where there are a number of sessions which will impact this attribute. The one which has perhaps the biggest impact on vision is tactical training. This also strongly focuses on many of the other mental attributes, and so it is definitely a session that you should be regularly including in your training schedules. Most of the other general training sessions will also impact vision, but to a lesser extent. If you're looking for an alternative way to train vision, chance creation and ball distribution are two sessions which will impact vision, although more or less exclusively for the attacking unit. Okay, that'll do us. That is vision in a nutshell. I hope this guide has been helpful to you. If so, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll have more of these guides coming up over the next few weeks. In the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on the attribute of vision, and let me know what player attribute that we should be featuring next week. If you enjoy this type of content and want to see more, why not check out some of the other videos from this series, or alternatively, for a one-stop shop of player attributes, click the link below to a Passion for FM guide, which will explore them all. That's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.